Hey, what's up with it, guys? And welcome to the UAE investment webinar for 2024. McEwen Valley Real Estate and Webco would like to welcome you to this webinar. It will be a great webinar to actually converse about what exactly is happening in UAE and why you should be investing in the UAE market if you are in Africa. So before we begin, let's talk about the economic landscape of the UAE. Now, with UAE, what we know is it's made out of 7 emirates. The UAE is currently the UAE is currently the third richest country in the world. The currency, which is the dirham, is pegged against the US dollar at 3.6725 for $1. Now, Abu Dhabi is the capital of UAE and it is the largest of the Emirates. Dubai it's known for its glamour and it's known for its real estate. Sharjah is known as the conservative state of UAE, and the one that's really in the news nowadays and is growing in prominence is Ras Al Khaimah. Why? Because in 2027, the Wynn Casino is going to be built in Ras Al Khaimah. And Ras Al Khaimah is known for its resort lifestyle. And what will happen in Ras Al Khaimah, there is going to be a lot of tourism going to the Emirates, and we'll explain why that is a little later on. So why is the UAE so attractive for investment? Well, first of all, it's a first world country. Abu Dhabi is the fastest growing economy in the Middle East. UAE has zero income tax on investment. The GDP grew from 3.5% in 2023 to 4% in 2024, and it will actually exceed 4%. And the plan by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is to position Dubai as the leading global city. And what the plan is known as the D33, the Dubai Economic Agenda. So His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE, has unveiled the ambitious Dubai Economic Agenda of D33. Now, there are 4 points in the D33. Number one, it's to double foreign trade. Number two, it's to elevate foreign direct investment. Number three is to actually amplify all government expenditure and surge the private sector. In other words, really create a dynamic investing environment for people all over the world to invest within the UAE landscape, in particular Dubai. And the economic forecast for 2024 is that there's going to be a 5% GDP growth, which is absurd because you don't really hear that anywhere else in the world. And it's a historic first in the UAE, but it's 73% non-oil. And a 5% growth in consumer spending, which is amazing to hear because the greater the consumer spending, the greater the GDP of the country. And what else is happening in 2024 is that we're hearing about the renewable energy. There is more growth in the renewable energy sector of UAE. There is a favorable change in the golden visa availability, and we are seeing a continued influx of immigrants developing in Ras Al Khaimah, including the casino, or indicating another successful year for UAE real estate transactions. There is a growth in UAE tourism, UAE hospitality market, and there is an absurd growth in generation AI in UAE because the UAE has invested a lot of money in artificial intelligence. Just in January of 2024, the total volume of sales transactions increased by 5.4% month on month, rising to a total of 11,615 sales. So for those of you that are thinking that real estate is slowing in UAE, think again. There's been a total of 6,413 off-plan Uqud transactions. And again, that is marking an 18.8% month on month increase. And meanwhile, title deed sale volumes witnessed a decrease following a 7.4%. So what we're seeing is a constant growth, especially in the off-plan department within the UAE. Now, what has become a game changer within the UAE is going to be the UAE rail link expansion. The red line is what we're seeing currently at the moment. However, what's going to happen is we're going to see railway going from the border of Saudi Arabia, going through Abu Dhabi, all the way to Dubai, all the way to Sharjah, all the way to Ras Al Khaimah, joining all 7 Emirates. And that is going to be an amazing game changer, because we spoke about Ras Al Khaimah before. And what's going to help Ras Al Khaimah even grow more in prominence, it's that when tourists come to Abu Dhabi, come to Dubai, they can easily now go all the way to Ras Al Khaimah for the resort lifestyle, for the family lifestyle, to actually see places like Marjan Island and Al Hamra. Now, managing your investment. So how do you set up your personal investment management systems? So let's have a comparative study of Dubai and why Dubai is really an affordable investment option for a lot of people. If we look at the average price per square feet in dollars, we see that Hong Kong, $2,322, London, $2,415. But what is Dubai doing there at $371 per square feet? It's absurd. One of the best markets in the world, yet one of the most affordable markets in the world. And then the same goes with Singapore and Seoul. So Dubai has really been the game changer within the real estate market. The question is there a housing bubble going on in Dubai if so many people are purchasing, especially off-plan properties? Well, if we look at the comparative study and we look at the global map and what's happening, if we look at a place like Dubai, Dubai is in a very safe position at 0.14. And if we look at other places that are actually in a bubble risk, we are seeing other places that actually have that, all the way towards Europe. And those are places that need to worry. Dubai is in a very good position at the moment. And again, talking about the housing bubble, according to a study by the Swiss investment bank UBS, the notion of Dubai real estate market is not in a bubble. And what the experts say is that the reasons why high net worth individuals buy in Dubai and why it's a attractive real estate purchase investment, it's because number one, it has high quality infrastructure. There's global tourism that's at Dubai. There's a wide range of project availabilities. There's no taxation. Ease of purchase for international investors, better value for money, range of resident visa options are available. There's market transparency. And the city has witnessed a surge in both rental and purchase demands. So just in 2022, nearly 100,000 property transactions were recorded, followed by over 8,000 in the first quarter of 2023, indicating a growing interest not only from investors but also from residents seeking new accommodations, which means demand witnessing a substantial 70% increase compared to 2022. So what are the do's and don'ts? Well, the do is do adequate research. Do contact experts in the industry, and that's where Mercure Valley Real Estate comes in. As experts in the industry, we will assist you with the process. If you are purchasing all the way from Africa or particularly from Nigeria, our affiliate partners will be involved with Webco and they will streamline the process with us, and we will communicate with you and we will communicate with the developer and actually help you find the right investment that you need. We'll have professionals in the team that will sit down with you and discuss what are the best options in accordance to your goals. Do know the property laws, and if you don't, we will assist you in knowing what the property laws are. Do set investment goals, whether it's actually flipping, it's a short-term rental or a long-term rental. Flipping at the moment is anywhere between 20 to 30% profits, which is one of the very few countries or very few places in the world where you can do that. Holiday homes like Airbnb is giving a rental yield of 8 to 10%. Long-term investment of long-term rentals are giving anywhere between 6 to 8% return on investment. Things you don't want to do is you don't want to rush into buying. You don't want to underestimate the importance of location, and you don't want to make an emotional decision. Again, that's where Mercure Valley Real Estate comes in with our expert team to sit down with you and deduce and talk about the best possible locations to invest in, locations to perhaps steer away from. What are the types of real estate investments that are happening right now in the UAE? We have flipping, and I discussed flipping just very vaguely before. So flipping at the moment, it's happening in UAE, where, or particularly in Dubai, where you can actually buy an off-plan property, hold on to it for a year or two, and before it's even built and ready to move in, you can resell it at anywhere between 20 to 30% profit. And we are seeing that happen with so many clientels and so many people within the UAE. You can hold on to that off-plan property and you can become an end user, or you can resell it. Holiday homes is another great option, like Airbnb, which is one of the highest occupancy rates in the world, is actually in Dubai. You can go for a long-term rental option. There is an increase for need for long-term rental options in Dubai. Or you can go with the commercial option. There are office spaces, retails, warehouse, hospitality, hotels, healthcare, and education facilities. Mercure Valley Real Estate can assist with all of those. So that was in a nutshell about the UAE market and what the UAE market is all about. So who are we as Mercure Valley Real Estate? Well, Mercure Valley Real Estate specializes in the sale, leasing, and property management, catering to both move-in and off-plan properties. Our mission is centered around delivering seamless experiences, guiding clients to their dream home of lucrative investment options. And how do we support you? Well, we offer an exclusive analysis pack. We sit down with you, we have a discussion on what exactly is your goal, what exactly is your budget. Do you want to hold on to the property? Do you want to sell it? Do you want to give it out for rent? Do you want to give it out on Airbnb? Do you want to flip the property? And we will discuss all of that. Our team of professionals will sit down with you and we will crunch all the numbers down together, and we'll give you an option of 2 to 3 properties that best meet your suitable criteria. And then from then onwards, we will sit down with the developers, or we'll sit down with the seller and deduct and deduce the best possible price for you. We offer off-plan and ready-to-move-in properties. We work with some of the biggest developers, including Imad, including Damak, including Ellington, including Subha, including the Ras Al Khaimah government. So we work with a lot of developers in UAE, in Ras Al Khaimah, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah, to get you the best possible properties. And when I said the Ras Al Khaimah government, we're talking about RAK Properties, because RAK Properties is governed by the Ras Al Khaimah government. And property management also includes holiday homes, so we assist with any property management. So if you do decide to buy through us and you want to, give it out on Airbnb, we will assist with managing the portfolio for you. And we also assist with opening up any trade licenses or processing any visas if that's something you want to do. If you want to open up your business in UAE, we will assist you with that process. And our partner Webco from Nigeria. Webco is an affiliated partner that's working alongside us. Webco, as Mercure Valley Real Estate's esteemed real estate affiliated partner in Nigeria, stands as a poise to facilitate your property acquisition journey in the UAE. They have unwavering commitment to excellence and expertise. They're a team of experts, and what Webco will do is actually streamline the process. They will bring you as a client, we'll sit down all together and we'll deduct what exactly is it that you're after. We will support you with making sure we have all the regulatory checkworks in place, all the processes in place, all your investment options put into place. And if you need Sharia compliant options, we have that available too. Cash flow strategies, structuring, we put all of that together. On the screen, I've got the UAE phone number, I've got the Nigerian phone number, I've got our email, website, and social media in there. Feel free to contact us, and I will now move on to, if you have any questions, to actually go ahead now. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure presenting this.